So we're going to talk about frozen embryo transfer methods, and these are the different things that you can talk about with your doctor when they're talking about how they're going to do your frozen embryo transfer. The most common way of doing this is actually with medication to replace your hormones. This gives us total control over the timing of the embryo transfer. We give you estrogen, and then we give you progesterone injections. It has to be done in a very, very specific sequence and timing before the embryo transfer. When people talk about how awful IVF is, what they're talking about is the progesterone injections. These are big intramuscular needles that have to go in your hip every day. Unfortunately, there's no other way to give progesterone to lead to success with an embryo transfer. So because of this, I actually try to do most of my embryo transfers as natural cycle or ovulation induction transfers, where my patients are actually going to make their own estrogen and progesterone in that cycle, and they're going to ovulate on their own. I really like this way of doing it because it leads to a more natural way of getting pregnant, actually with fewer complications down the line later in pregnancy. Also, you don't have to do those awful intramuscular injections, which is a huge benefit. So the drawback is that it is very, very, very delicate to plan a natural cycle transfer, and I have to monitor my patients very, very closely to get the timing right. So it really takes a lot of skill and experience to do these right. So ask your doctor what they're going to be doing for you and discuss your options.